Hel- Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Journeys into Astraya, a new Dungeons and Dragons 5th Edition campaign that we are playing in the same world as the Odysseys of Tyr campaign on a new continent. This continent is considerably larger. Welcome, everybody. Thank you all for being here, and I really, really just appreciate all of my wonderful players. Thank you, everybody, for just kind of playing. Once again, I would like to remind everyone that if you would like to be kind and support the channel, while subscriptions and things are wonderful, right now I am directing everyone to my throne to try and fund a bed for my son. We are only about a little over $100 away from funding that bed. And I would just genuinely really appreciate if we could try and get him that funded. I also totally understand if you can't contribute, but it would mean the world to me if you could. We're gonna go over to my players here in just a moment, but I also did want to make a quick announcement that starting in December, as we do most Decembers, it will be Gundam month, where I play nothing but Gundam games all month for like the whole month of December. Super fucking excited about that. So we're gonna go over to my table and let our players say hello. Hi, everybody.
Hola.
Will Lancer occur in Gundam Month?
Yes,
Yes!
at least a session of Lancer will occur during Gundam month.
Hell yeah, we get to
Yay.
say capitalism and war bad whilst having big robot fight.
Yep. But yeah, hello everyone. How are you guys doing at the table tonight?
Doing great.
Doing great.
I am
Little
okay.
Thank you for being here, bitch.
A little smoky and a little singed, but otherwise I'm fine.
So I'm gonna have you folks introduce yourselves and your characters. We are down a player. One of our players has bowed out of the campaign. Thank you, Void, for having played during the first session. You will be missed. So we're gonna get started, and we're gonna go from left to right. So, right to left, not left to right. So Ruggs, you're gonna start us off.
Hello, everybody. My name is Rugged Sauce. You can find me at Rugged Sauce everywhere. You can call me Ruggs, though. I much prefer that, actually. Rugged Sauce is a bit of a mouthful. Today, I will be playing Zephyr, an Air Genasi, now fighter. He, him pronouns for both of us. That's all.
For anybody who's been watching for a very long time, you will remember Zephyr from the Danger Under Grey Manor Hold campaign. He got isekai'd into this world. Poor Zephyr. Crow, if you wouldn't mind, introduce yourself and your character, please.
Hello! My name is Resident Scarecrow, but please just call me Crow. Tonight I am playing as technically a character and a half. I am playing as one Dr. Arl Shelley, a revenant alchemist who is also capable of turning into a much smaller, much angrier man known as Hev Erickson. I love making Jekyll and Hyde references. He, him for both my characters and myself.
Phenomenal. And you can find Crow in my backyard, scaring off carrion birds. Venny, why don't you introduce yourself and your character, please?
Hello, my name is Benito Lara. I use they, she pronouns. You can find me pretty much everywhere as Benito Lara. Tonight I'll be playing as Aethelfled, or Aethel for short. She is a paladin. and the Dragonborn, who is definitely not Kobold.
Wonderful, wonderful. And Claire, why don't you introduce yourself and your character, please?
Hi, I'm Claire. I use she, they pronouns. My character's name is currently Ebel. Their pronouns are question marks.
Phenomenal. Weren't we all at one point? But yeah, up next, Huffy, if you wouldn't mind, introduce yourself and your character, please.
Absolutely. I am Miss Huffy. I'll be playing Bronwyn, the dwarf. We both use she, her pronouns, and you can find me on twitch.tv/Miss Huffy.
And patreon.com/Miss Huffy.
True.
Alrighty. So, we pan in back into the dungeon where you folks left off. You all had just taken a short rest, you took a long rest. I do believe you were kind of gonna get your spell slots back and things, and you awaken to notice that one of your party members is just kind of gone. So you awaken to find that Darcy has been fey-napped by, and you can kind of tell because there's fairy dust residue left over on the ground below where Darcy was resting. That they were kidnapped by the Fae.
Yep, fairy dust.
Goodness. So, you folks wake up from your little nap. What do you do? Because around you you're still deep in a goblin cave. You find you've got a switch over here, and then further into the goblin caves on the opposite side of the room. Where do you go?
I have to go find the Packmaster to get my sword back. So, I don't know about you all, but I have to go get my sword back, and if that involves killing some goblins, so be it.
Yeah. Did we get directions on which way to go from here?
South. The grip grab
Excellent.
said Packmaster South. Claire, you were going to say
Excellent.
You said that this was iron, right?
something? Where?
This.
Ping it again? Oh, no, that's water.
Okay.
That's like water. The iron deposits are up here.
Where? Hold on.
Same room as that was in. Just a little higher above Grip Grep's cage.
Okay.
Those are iron deposits. And then these over here, down by where you guys are down further from where you guys are crystal deposits. But yeah, you folks can head on south. There is a door here. It is locked.
I missed
see.
my chance to say something earlier. I'm sorry.
What did you want to say?
I was going to have Dr. Shelley, upon hearing if that involves killing some goblins, so be it, respond with, well, seeing as how my current moral compass just got taken into the dusk, I have no qualms doing just about anything right now.
So, strange question about the door.
Mm-hmm.
You know how in Divinity, skeletons can pick locks with their bony fingers?
You may try.
would they count as thieves' tools for the case of proficiency?
Yes.
Excellent. I'm gonna try.
Yeah, an 18 with an 18.
Hey.
I do, however, need you to make me a dexterity saving throw, as should everyone in a 10-foot radius of that.
Ooh, I should have checked it for traps. All right.
You said a
19.
10-foot radius?
Yeah, so
perfect.
right there. So Dr. Shelley is just out of the fucking range.
got a nat
20,
dex.
phenomenal. Yeah, 22, 19, 23. Y'all are only going to take half damage. Which is good, because most of you would be unconscious.
All of us would be unconscious.
No,
Oh,
because...
no, that's not true. I forgot con modifiers are a thing for characters that have constitution better than 10.
So you take...
what flavor?
Fire.
Ah.
Couldn't have been...
It's a large fireball, essentially, erupts from this fucking thing. But you do unlock the door.
I think Brenna's just kind of like patting the cinders out of her coat. Sorry, that's on me.
I would like to immediately crouch.
All right, absolutely. Go in stealth mode. You can roll stealth if you would like. Yeah, no, you're pretty stealthy. Because of the explosion, these goblins are kind of coming toward you to investigate.
I'm going to hide, creeped into the darkness.
Phenomenal.
Gonna prepare an action with my bow.
Okay. I think so. You guys can kind of hear them. Zephyr, you specifically can hear them. Like, kind of. Did one of them set off the trap by accident? I don't know. It sounded like
I would like to move this goblin corpse.
Okay, where would you like to?
Wait,
move
no,
this goblin
I don't.
corpse?
Wait, no, I forgot. My character doesn't understand goblin. Scratch that.
Yep. Does anybody here understand goblin?
I do.
Okay. So yes, Rugs, you can use second wind. Make a perception check, Bronwyn.
I think technically I understand everything.
Okay. Yeah, because you have the ring of tongues. You have the tongue ring of tongues. So yeah, Bronwyn, you don't hear this, but Zephyr, you do. And you're like, tell me Gripcrap's dumbass didn't set off that fucking trap.
Yep. Let's move this body.
Picking up and moving the corpse.
Just gonna yeet it toward the door.
Yeah.
I like to stealth.
Okay. Yeah. Whoever else would like to stealth me, roll stealth.
Can't they also just get behind this thing over here?
Yeah. That'll give you full cover and give you advantage on stealth.
Oh, only advantage. Got it.
I'll just take my 25 and stand right here.
Yeah. So this goblin kind of comes up. He's got a club on him. He's wearing like rudimentary chainmail, and he kind of pokes at the dead goblin and goes, "Well, this one's not on fire. I wonder what
I
happened."
don't know if we.
No, that one was stabbed to death. Brutally
Gotcha.
stabbed to death. Like Skyrim execution style stabbed to death.
Yeah.
And he just kind of goes, "This one was stabbed. Huh. I guess it just kind of went off by itself. How did he get here, though?" He's like poking the corpse with his club. "Oh well, more lunch for me."
I would like to start following.
Yeah,
Just
absolutely.
wait until I can.
Yeah, me as well.
I wanted to stab him in the back before he got back to his buddy.
So I don't think you have enough movement speed for that because he's kind of moving.
If you want me to
quickly.
take him out, I could have.
Yeah, you absolutely could have. Because you have a bow.
Indeed.
So you could
Are
shoot
both
him.
their-
Uh huh.
I was just gonna say if both their backs were turned.
Yeah, both of their backs.
Okay.
This one's a corpse.
Oh, no, I meant
It-
this one
the other
and this one.
Yeah, this one down here can't see you. This one down
If you
here is
target
just
this
kinda-
one here, I'll get the further one.
This one
Yeah,
here is
that's
just
what I was
kind of chilling, waiting for his buddy to get back with his corpse lunch.
Am
Yeah,
I
I'll
able
target
to
that.
get in close enough?
Yeah,
So that this...
yeah, absolutely. So go ahead and roll an attack roll at advantage, both of you.
Excellent.
Okay, 18 and 19 will both hit. Roll damage.
14 damage from Bronwyn.
Okay.
8 damage.
Okay, so, Bronwyn, you see when your arrow hits, it pins this guy to this statue, and then once again, Claire, if you would like, you Skyrim execution style, murder this guy.
I think I'm going to use the second one, which is where you just stab it through the back and then just throw its corpse on the ground.
Yeah, absolutely. This guy, the only iron on him is like he's wearing chainmail. So if anybody or a chain shirt. So if anybody has like leather armor and wants to exchange that for a chain shirt, this one has it on, has a chain shirt on, and is like carrying a club.
Does anybody want the chain shirt?
If no one else is calling dibs. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I could do with something that isn't leather. Ethel is wearing some leather, but she's clearly not built for dodging things.
I'll take the next one. Chainmail's pretty loud.
Yeah.
I don't believe
Okay.
in armor.
And then, what's this one carrying?
The one over here is wearing a set of scale mail. He's got a mace and a shield.
What are the scales made out of?
They seem to be made of like a thick creature hide, like a monitor lizard or large fish.
She just tosses that on the ground and breaks off the mace head.
Okay. If I don't know if anybody else wants the mace before you break off the mace head,
No.
but yeah.
I'm
But-
fine with that.
But yeah, if anybody wants the scale mail, you can have that because it is.
Skimmel is also a stealth disadvantage, isn't it?
I'm not sure.
Yes. Skill mill
Yeah.
is stealth disadvantage. Change shirt isn't.
Yeah.
Wait,
chain
really?
Shirt, yeah,
Fuck.
chain shirt is
Yeah.
not.
I will take
I
the
thought it was chain mail.
scale- No,
Yeah, no,
I will
it's a
take
chain shirt.
I will take the scale mail since I'm already fucking awful at stealth.
Well, then, if you don't mind, I'd love the chain shirt.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
Excellent.
So scale mail, normal scale mail.
Yep,
Let
it's
me
just normal scale mail.
close, open, please load.
Ebel
If anybody's
will
a-
relinquish the chain shirt very clearly, begrudgingly.
I'm sorry.
I'm assuming you're wanting this for like raw materials.
It's just a little iron goblin.
Yeah, she's trying to get it so she can melt it down and turn it into plate mail.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. But the
Then I'm not
mace,
sorry.
yeah, the mace head and the like iron they've been stealing, definitely gonna be enough to at least make like half plate at this point. Inside this room are two more statues, similar to the ones that were in the treasure room, as they called it, sitting kind of positioned. One of them looking, both of them looking north toward the northern tunnels. These are both statues of Methuselah, goddess of change and duality, mother of monsters and man.
Remind me, Methuselah, is she
They.
this realm or
Yeah, this realm.
okay?
Tyr and this realm are both like Tyr and Astraya are continents on the world of Talam.
Are these
Just
chests
making
actually here?
sure. I had to make sure she wasn't a Uishan god.
No, you're fine. Yes, those chests are both there. Inside of the chest you are standing in front of, you'd have to pick that lock if you would like to try, or have Bronwyn try, because Bronwyn has little bony thieves' tool fingers.
Certainly. I would say check for traps, though, as well.
You may roll investigation. I love how Ebel's like standing way back now.
Could I argue for perception?
No, I would say in looking actively for traps is investigation.
No, nuts. I'm worse at this than if I were just not looking for traps.
So yeah, you notice that there is a small little hair trigger, that does something. You can't really tell what, but it does something.
I'm gonna turn the chest so that it's facing the wall, and then try to pick it. See if a blast were to come from it, it might go towards the wall, perhaps. Because I suspect with that roll, I'm not able to disable it either.
You can roll sleight of hand to try and disable it.
Would thieves' tools also work?
Yes, thieves' tools help with that. Yeah.
As a 14.
You are able to unlock the chest and successfully disarm the trap. Inside the chest was a crossbow that would have fired had you not disabled the trap.
Excellent.
Inside this chest are about 30 electrum pieces and a small, what appears to be metal cylindrical item. It looks just kind of like a metal cylinder. It's made of this beautiful steel material. Are any of you human?
Do I count?
Yes, you do.
Does Hev...
Yes. Was he human before he died?
Yes.
Then yes, you guys smell really potent magic coming from this metal cylinder.
Also, when you say a cylinder...
Oh no.
Like it is
Is this a Pringles can?
It is a metal cylinder. Hold on.
Is this a can of Pringles?
How do I word what I'm asking here?
Like a pipe?
Yeah, like a small metal pipe.
Phallic?
No, it is not.
What was just asked? Is it what?
Phallic, but no, it is not.
I will offer it to the strangely southern gentleman.
Mighty kind of you. I will hold on to this until we figure out exactly what it is. Can I roll Arcana to try and figure out what this is?
You may, in fact, roll Arcana to figure out what it is.
That's a 12.
Oh, may I look at that? Just out of curiosity.
Yeah, you can both.
May I roll?
Yeah. If remember, I did put in house rules. If you folks do fail the check 3 times, you guys can't check again.
I mean, I'm assuming everyone else has it.
This is what the item looks like.
Oh.
Okay, I thought when I heard metal cylinder, I thought something wildly different from what apparently everyone else was thinking.
What were you thinking?
Small depleted uranium capsule?
No. Also not a Pringles can.
It's a definitely working self-defense stick. That definitely will not bend.
Say again, Claire?
I want to ask something unhinged.
Yeah, what's up?
These chests, these lovely chests.
No, they do not. They are not iron in any way, except for the locks are made of copper.
Bet you the crossbow pieces might be iron.
She takes the crossbow.
Yeah, there is the crossbow arms are made of iron, but also a crossbow is an incredibly useful weapon for long range. It is a light crossbow. If you want to
So
put
are we
that in your
splitting the
inventory.
money?
Yeah. So there.
Yeah, there's 30 electrum.
Yep, there's 30 electrum.
How many of us are there?
5.
5. So that'd be 6 each.
Hey,
Hey, Belle.
say less.
I'm assuming you already know this, but fun fact about old ironsmithing. They had a ton of fucking impurities in it.
Yep, I did.
Where simply just having pure iron made people think your tools were magical.
Yeah. So would anyone else like to try again for the Arcana check? Claire, would you like to try?
Since you called on me, sure, but I'm not very skilled in Arcana.
Okay.
Is it 3 tries per person or
It is
3
3
tries,
tries
per
total.
3 tries total.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Nope.
I fucked up.
You are okay.
No, it's
Y'all
fine.
also do all start with an inspiration, which means you can re-roll at the roll. If you would like to burn your inspiration point.
Yeah, it's fine.
I don't know shit about magic in this world.
Neither do I.
But yeah, if you want, if any of you wanted to re-roll any of those checks, you have an inspiration point. Keep in mind, an inspiration point can let you re-roll literally any roll. Death saves, failed attack rolls, failed saving throws, failed skill checks. You can re-roll at any time using your inspiration.
Yay. My stress is 20 plus level plus 4 times my intelligence or wisdom.
So you guys do have this little cylinder, little metal cylinder. It does have a button on the top of it. If anybody wants to like check and see what that does.
Presses the button.
Okay, so you guys both press the button at the same time, and what you'll notice is kind of trying to move the rod in place. It's suspended in the air.
God damn it.
Ah, shit. We got an immovable rod.
Yeah, wait.
Yes, you did.
Okay.
You have an immovable rod. It extends to about a 3-foot metal pole that does not move out of the air where you press the button.
Who's good at climbing?
That's athletics, right?
Yep.
I think so.
Who's good?
I'm very strong.
Same.
But yeah,
Who's good at hornet?
climbing.
What was it?
Oh, I only
sorry.
have a +5.
Was asking because technically we only need one other immovable rod, and now you can just climb the air. Kinda.
You now have
But then you'll have like a long ring, long land situation where you're stuck up in the air.
Yeah.
the other thing that you can do with an immovable rod is turn it horizontally and then anytime pull-up bar.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, my thoughts were way more devious.
Does anyone want it?
Yeah. What is Ebel thinking of this metal stick that is just not moving now?
That's demon magic. I'm not touching that.
Graphics glitch.
God damn it, God.
Damn you,
It's one of-
Clang.
Wait.
It-
Can I jump on it repeatedly and launch myself into the air?
It's a glitching tankard.
Roll. So here's what I will let you do, Claire, because we did talk about this. I want you to roll me a luck check, so 1d20, just straight d20.
16.
So there's a ceiling above you, but you do launch the 10 feet high up into the ceiling, and then fall to the ground after that.
What does that look like for everyone else?
So you guys see Claire's character jump up to try and get on top of this thing, and it's almost as if, like, they're like slipping from it, and then they just shoot up into the air, hit the ceiling, and then hit the ground. You do.
Wow, that was impressive.
You do take a D8 worth of damage.
Hold on.
8 points of damage.
Oh my god.
Could the good doctor try and catch this reality-breaking psychopath on their way down?
Careful, it could cause you to ragdoll.
So what I will let you do is make an acrobatics check to see if you can catch them on the way down.
Nope. No, I cannot. That's a 4.
Hey, Crow.
Yeah?
Remember the thing that we added to this consent sheet?
Where it's
The mental health stuff.
I said that's a 4.
Nope.
And
The
no,
thing,
I did not.
the thing before that. The thing you said before that about the.
Oh,
Yep.
that just clicked. I am so sorry. That just clicked in my head.
It's okay, but just because this is a new addition to the consent sheet. But remember,
Yeah, no, this.
you're all right. You're okay. I just wanted to let you know. You're good.
Thank you for letting me know and not
Um,
not my downfall.
Yeah.
As I am wont to do with others.
So you miss. Ebel, you do see the good doctor try and catch you. But I will say that the good doctor can break your fall, but what'll happen is, Claire, you'll take half damage, and then Doc, you take 4 points of damage. So you can add 4 points back to your HP pool, Claire. And the doctor takes 4. Holly, your character is down
Hello.
here investigating this other chest.
Yeah.
This
I'd
one
like to check out the
opens.
trap.
This one opens relatively easily. There are no traps. And inside is a very beautiful cloak. It's this flowing purple cloak with a sash around and a sash belt kind of with it.
Mhm. Purple matches my blues. I'll put it on.
does.
Does it seem to do anything?
Nope. It's just a really pretty cloak and sash.
Cool. Yeah, so keep it on for now.
I cannot tell you, like,
Mm-hmm.
Zephyr right now is like going through like almost sign language and very frustrated that his detect magic is not working.
Yeah.
It is not a cantrip here.
It is not.
Yeah, right over here.
You are correct. It is not.
And that is a nervous tick of his. Is
Just
he will detect magic, detect poison, detect magic, detect poison.
real
Yeah, what's up?
None of them
Claire?
are working.
sorry.
No, you're okay. You didn't do anything
That's
wrong.
fine.
What's up?
I just wanted to say that I was scrolling down to the bottom of the map to look around, and there's just a grin there.
Yeah, I forgot. I forgot Grim from the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy has been drawn on the map. I gotta find a spot on the map where that's not gonna show up on the screen.
I see someone added pupils to him.
Probably top right. I don't think we're going to go there anytime soon.
Yeah.
Just put him next to Ace.
Well, it won't let me get the outline too, so whatever. That's fine. He'll just stay. He'll just stay exactly where he is. So advancing this way.
Really quickly.
Mhm.
Who has the immovable rod?
I don't think anyone took it back. I think it's still just in the air currently.
In that case, Faithful will grab it and deactivate it and take it
Okay, yeah, you now have an immovable rod in your inventory. Congratulations.
Yay!
Advancing this way, you guys kind of are able to, if you would like, you may roll to see if you detect traps or can hear the sounds of goblins in the distance.
So that would be what again?
Perception.
Got it.
And all of you can make this roll.
No, that's not
Perception.
perception. That's persuasion. Different roll.
All right. Phenomenal. All right, Doc, you're doing real. You did the best. Claire, let's see how Ebel does.
I'm rolling perception.
Yes, please. So you and Bronwyn kind of, you're not really able to hear anything out in the distance, or kind of detect any traps. Crow, you can hear both from this tunnel here, down and to your right, and then the tunnel directly to the left of where you guys are going. You can hear kind of the idle chatter of goblins. There seem to be more voices coming from the left tunnel than the right tunnel.
Doc listens close. Alright, so by the sounds of it, we've got a good few goblins, I'm willing to say that way, where our, friend who was able to defy physics is currently walking, and for you, my, more... I was going to say something more along the lines of charismatically inclined.
Okay.
Basically calling him handsome, but with more words.
Phenomenal. Claire, your character has wandered into a small camp area where there are 2 crates set up with baskets on top of them. Do you check inside the crates?
I'm checking inside both the crates and the baskets.
Okay. The baskets seem to have had food in them at one point. Right now, the only real food that's in them are onions. Large red onion.
I eat it.
It is an onion. It is tasty.
It'll just
Does it
Blink.
heal me?
No. Inside the crates are 4 red potion bottles with red liquid inside.
Ethel approaches like, what? You just eat a raw onion.
Onion crunching sounds.
Yeah. It's the Minecraft eating sounds.
Just making eye contact, she reaches in for the onion in the other basket, eats it while still making eye contact.
Eats the entire onion in one go.
Phenomenal.
I'm imagining where me and the doctor are just here, like, watching this individual eat 2 onions raw, whole. Like, people normally do health potions.
I'm guessing opposite reactions on Aethel and Doc's face, because Aethel, I'm guessing, look of terror, Doc, look of respect and pride, almost like, hell yeah, someone gets it.
There are
Ethel
more
is-
onions, Doc, if you want to go over there and enjoy yourself an onion.
Ethel is looking like, what? Cook it first. It tastes better like that. What? Why raw?
Well, if you're
Doc
cooking,
and
you
Ebel
can
just
do it.
start
Yeah,
punching down onions.
yeah, absolutely. There's like 40 onions here per basket, so like y'all can throw them bitches in your bags. Like rations, man, trail rations. Fucking raw onion.
How
It's a-
many do I have to eat for 1 health point?
So if you eat a full meal's worth of food, it is considered a short rest. So that would be 10
It's an hour.
onions. Yeah. 10 onions. So
in an hour.
yeah,
Just-
essentially.
scarfing down 10 onions in a horrifying display.
And so you would be able to roll a hit die
Yeah.
for healing. So whatever your hit dice is for your class, you can roll that and heal back the amount of points that you get plus your con mod.
Trying to find a hit die.
What class are you?
Oh,
Okay. Yeah.
I'm back up to full.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, you roll your hit dice and heal yourself. Inside one of these crates are 5 bottles, like potion bottles full of red liquid. In the other is Ebel. Remind me, or Aethel, remind me what the item you chose to keep was. Like that you wanted back to be able to find in the caves. Venny? What was the item
I
we
think-
chose for you to be able to retrieve?
For me to keep,
Yeah, you're the you.
Was-
Uh-huh.
I think the only item my character was even remotely attached to was her signet rank, which includes her rank,
So
which I don't think was going to be stolen.
no, it did get stolen because they did take all of
Oh,
your
okay.
shit. The reason that Ruggs is able to like keep certain like rings and shit is because they're in his body. Like
Yeah.
it's a tongue ring.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I
inside
think
this
it was because
is
of the dragon fangs, but
yeah.
it's
So
fine.
inside this like box, you find
Mhm.
your cloak that you had. It's like a purple like standard cloak, and your signet ring, which mark you as a member of the Dragon Phalanx.
Okay. Dragon phalanx cloak as the clothing. I'm just gonna put that there. I'm assuming no discernible weight.
No, it's
Got
like
it.
it's like carrying a blanket. There's not really weight to it.
Got it. Same with my ring. Well,
Yep.
especially with the ring.
Yeah, with the ring you're fine. It's just it's a silver ring with a red gem inside of it.
Yeah. Ooh, my ring.
Yeah,
And she grabs it and puts it on.
yeah. You grab it. You put on your ring. Does any Ebel? Do you take the potions?
I take one for myself and I distribute the rest to everyone.
Okay, so
just
each of you
one
get
for
a
you,
single
One
potion.
for you, and one for you.
Yeah. So Ebel just kind of comes around and hands each of you a potion bottle with some red liquid in it. If you guys are any kind of studied in alchemy, these are healing potions. 2d4 plus 4
Very-
healing potion.
Very much not studied, but will immediately drink it.
Okay, yeah. Heal 2d4 plus 4.
Hey, doctor, what is this?
Let's take a quick little look at it. Let's see. Usually that red color of this darkness indicates it is of the healing variety.
I'm fully expecting a overcomplicated chemical name for simple healing potion.
So, in my opinion, a standard healing potion would have the same active ingredient as Tylenol. So this is a potion of acetaminophen.
I was going to give it an overly complicated, butchered Latin name, but yeah, this looks to be a form of mildly diluted and refined, don't ask me how that works, acetaminophen. It's healer properties for a healthy body.
Mm.
It's a
You
fever
see,
reducer and pain
Aethel is-
reliever.
You see Aethel like completely blank on the words and just nod excitedly like, got it, so it's good for me. When do I drink
Very
it?
much so. If you if you get cut a little bit, it won't. Well, it could save your life in a pinch, but I wouldn't drink too much of it. It might be bad for your liver and kidneys if you have too much over long of a time. But
Like alcohol disease when you drink too much.
exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh, perfect. I'll be immune eventually. And she smiles.
Bronwyn and Ebel, because you guys are the closest ones to
Mhm.
them. You inside this little cavern entrance are these large glowing crystals. They seem to be
Oh.
growing out of the ground.
I want to poke one.
Okay. Make a wisdom saving throw.
All right. Doesn't matter which one I'm poking.
Yeah, it does actually.
I think Bronwyn likes blue.
Okay. So as you poke this one, you feel almost as if something tries to crawl into your mind, but you're able to shake it off.
Yeah, I'm not falling for that. And then she's gonna poke the pink one.
Wisdom save.
Okay, cool. Oh no.
So, Bronwyn, you feel almost like you're dumber. Cut your
That's
wisdom
not
stat.
possible.
Cut your intelligence stat in half.
From 10 to 5.
Yep.
Yikes.
This is a
Permanently or?
nope. This is a feeble mind. It'll run off. It'll wear off in 10 minutes.
All right. Remind me that I gotta add 5 more later,
Yeah.
in
So,
case I forget the number 10.
Ebel, you're kind of watching this. How do you react when you see your friend kind of poke this, and then how does Bronwyn react to becoming very suddenly dumber?
I think like her eyes kind of glaze over. The kind of like hard stare she always has softening, and then she just kind of like stumbles out of the room like a little disoriented and shit.
Phenomenal. Ebel, what do you think of having watched this whole interaction?
She takes her scimitar and with she uses the pointy end to draw an arrow to the pink crystal, and underneath it she just writes the word drunk.
Cool.
That thing gets you drunk?
She shrugs.
So I can't see very well. If that's a
All right,
symptom.
I'm just gonna stand here.
Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna do an Arcana check.
All right. Go ahead.
I'm not very good at this world's magic,
But you were at one point.
but I used to be a wizard,
Nope.
kind of.
Again, you have inspiration.
This place is fucking weird. I hate it. I'm leaving.
Hey, Doc, I think they're leaving.
Oh yeah, we should probably move along then.
Yeah.
So, which way do you go? Zephyr, you can go
Ooh, pretty
this
crystals.
way? Oh, no.
What
Should
does this
I
one
be
say?
It is in English. It says, or in common, it says drunk.
Okay, so it is actual common.
Yeah, well, it's
Drunk.
Cyrodiilic, but it's close enough
Yeah,
to
it's-
common that you can read it.
There's an E at
Got
the
it.
end for no reason.
So this one makes you drunker,
Uh-huh.
and this one has nothing in it. So I'm gonna assume it makes you drunk.
Phenomenal.
Um,
Unflawed logic, 100%.
yeah, one has an incomplete word for drunker. The other one has nothing. So I'm just going to assume it got shaven off by time. So yeah, sure.
Phenomenal. I love this.
Hey, anyone want the drunk crystals?
Bronwyn.
Yeah, I think I need less of them.
It has been about 10 minutes, so you can you can fix your thing, so you become smart again.
She sucks. Was it intelligence or wisdom?
Intelligence.
Oh, damn. Then I did do it the right way. I just thought it the wrong way. It has nothing to do with sight.
Yeah, it is. It is literally just it makes you dumb because it enfeebles your mind.
Now I'm assuming you licked it. So if I touch this one, definitely I'll be okay, right?
I didn't lick it, for one.
See, but you did lick it. She's going to try and break off a piece of this one.
Roll a wisdom saving throw.
A wisdom saving throw. Okay. 22.
You feel. So which one are you breaking off? The blue one or the pink one?
The blue one.
You feel something attempt to crawl into your mind. It's almost as if there is something attempting to contact you through the crystal. But you're able to like shake it off.
Fuck. Hey, is this the Skype crystal?
I mean, no.
By the way, that is in character asking the other people around.
Question.
Yes.
Would stone cunning apply to a crystal?
Yes, actually, it would.
Can I roll knowledge history to this?
Yes, you can.
This will add proficiency twice. So let's see, regular roll of 2. So we're adding 4 to that, 6.
You can tell that these crystals grew naturally. They are seemingly something that is a naturally occurring like rock formation that comes out of the ground, usually made from crystals are usually made from hypercondensed like sand and stone. These obviously have some form of mist spring underneath them that's made them magical.
These were grown here. Okay. I don't have insight onto the magical stuff, unfortunately. But they were grown here.
But yeah, these are naturally occurring crystals. Zephyr.
Okay.
Yeah.
You get into this room, and to your surprise, another thing that was in your pack is recoverable in this room.
Oh shit.
Your bottles of very expensive wine.
Oh, thank God.
You open one of the barrels, and they're just sitting there in a small bag that you had left them in.
How many of them are open?
None of them, surprisingly.
Oh, okay.
There is a cask on the table that has the Moonshade Barony like logo on it, but that's empty.
That's fair.
Gort's grog has been stolen. There's
I'm
probably
going
a
to-
very angry orc somewhere.
I'm going to pop a bottle.
Okay.
And I am going to drink.
Okay, yeah, you're able to do
Well,
that.
what
You're able
what
to-
what kinds of alcohol are there here?
So there's
I should ask.
there's like a strawberry sherry wine. There's a set of like just standard rums, and then at the very bottom, a very specific type of alcohol that you paid a very large amount of money for. There is a small bottle of Kraken's blood wine.
Oh no.
We're gonna hold off on that for now.
For
We'll
now?
save that for a special day. And we're just gonna drink the normal rum.
Okay, yeah. You drink your shower tequila. I mean
Actually.
rum. But yeah, you're able
It is
to...
a shower tequila type of day for him.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You you down some of the rum, and your brain's like, okay, and then you remember something about the bag you carry your rum in. Do you close the bag around all the bottles?
I mean,
When you go to pick it up?
did I have a bag with me?
The bottles are sitting kind of, not in the bag, but kind of on top of it.
Well, if I could scoop them up into the bag, yeah, I
Yeah.
probably would.
So as you scoop them up into the bag, they seem to disappear.
Oh, okay, yeah.
This is your bag of holding.
Oh, thank God. My handy haversack.
Yep, it does seem to have been turned inside out. So most
Says
of your
Crown
shit is
Royale
gone.
on the front.
It does.
That's okay.
So most of your shit is gone. But you do get your alcohol back, and now the group has a bag of holding. So
Yay.
that Ebel does not have to carry all of that iron in a single regular backpack.
So inside the bag, she puts in 18 goblin ears, 6 scimitars, 150 iron arrow tips, as just a shit ton of metal teeth, 2 sets of leather armor, 1 mace head, and 30 onions.
I'm not letting you put onions or goblin.
So you got to keep the goblin ears and the onions in your bag, but the rest of it keep
I'm not
going.
stinking up my bag.
Belle,
Yes.
may I use Divine Sense on the crystals?
Yes, you may.
I'm using 1 use of my Divine Sense. Now, let me see
Divine
what there
Sense
it is.
is Fey Fiend or Undead, right?
Strong Evil registers as an action until the end of your next turn. You know the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet of you.
There's
that is
a
behind cover.
very powerful, noxious odor coming from both crystals, and the blue one seems to radiate fiendish energy.
Oh, okay. You're just toxic friends in Skype. Never mind. That always call you and get angry when you don't answer.
Phenomenal.
No, I'm
could I-
leaving.
Could I roll Arcana for the?
So that 18, is that what that 18 was from?
Yes.
Okay, so you would know that the pink crystal is a crystal of enfeeble mind. So it'll make you dumb as shit. And then the blue crystal seems to contain a fiend of some kind. A demon.
So the shard of the blue one that I have.
I would
Is inert.
So no. I would
Oh.
say one of the you would have had to have made like a strength check, but when you touched that crystal, it tried to like let the demon possess you. So it would have been a
okay,
bad
then.
idea to take it.
Yeah, then she would probably not even have attempted to break it off.
Yeah. But yeah, so Zephyr, you're able to recover your wine. And you did you do hear kind of goblins skitter like talking from this direction that I'm pinging now. You do know that the Packmaster is south. You don't know where south, but you do know he is south of where you started, which you are pretty far south of where you started.
Can we do a perception check to see if I understand any of that?
Yeah, absolutely. You hear them kind of talking about, we gotta guard the fancy sword.
Okay.
Inside those barrels, Ebel, there's like some bread, like hardtack and like just general trail rations, small bags of like sunflower seeds and like some water skins.
I heard fancy sword. So
Yeah. So you hear kind of the goblins kind of talking back and forth. Hackmaster said we have to guard the fancy sword. As you turn the corner, the two goblins spot you. You do, however, see on the little table that they're around is your fucking short sword. The goblins kind of arm themselves with clubs. Who are you, and what are you doing here?
He's gonna just flourish his scimitar.
Okay. Roll initiative.
Yay!
But would it be possible for me to approach the goblin before the fighting begins? Or is initiative already started?
Initiative is like the goblins saw you guys come in, and they're like, and dude, Zephyr's just like, nah, you've got my sword, you gotta die.
Oh no, I wasn't gonna
No,
sneak.
it's more of an intimidating. Like,
okay,
he's got some moves.
okay, yeah. Roll intimidation, and then Ebel, what are you trying to do?
If allowed, she was just going to walk up to this goblin, hold out her hand, and put in the goblin's hand one of the ears she got.
Absolute.
Okay.
To
Roll
give.
roll intimidation, please.
I wanted to see if I could give him what's the word I'm thinking of?
Panic attack?
No, advantage.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Zephyr, roll an advantage. So you're taking the help action.
Here we go.
Both of these goblins like skitter to the back of this room. Clubs still in hand. Like they're gonna fight you if you want to fight them. But they don't give a shit about that sword anymore.
I'm going to toss the scimitar aside and pick up my short sword.
I grab it like a goddamn goblin fiend.
Yeah, you grab it, shove it in the bag. Ruggs, do you still have the stats for your short sword from the other campaign?
I do, and it is literally just statted like a short sword.
It is a short sword +1.
Is a +1, yeah.
Yep, it is a short sword +1, and it gives you blur once per day. That is what it was supposed to do.
Oh.
Because
Nice.
it gives you the ability to like make sure you're not hit. That's what the Moon Maiden short sword does. You take your sword, flourish it. These goblins, if nobody attacks them, they will leave you alone. But they are ready to fight if you guys are.
I don't need to kill them. They gave me my sword.
Yeah.
Bronwyn's slowly approaching.
Just ready with her bow.
Okay. But yeah, if you guys aren't gonna fight the goblins, they're not gonna fight you, so you don't gotta worry about initiative. The goblins just kind of go shoo. Like they're trying to get you to leave them alone.
Works for me. I'm gonna head out.
You hear one of them kind of go, "Oh, Packmaster's gonna be so mad."
Don't tell him.
I got my
Or her.
own shear back.
Yeah.
Or them.
So Zephyr.
Mhm.
Roll a wisdom. Just roll wisdom for me. You feel kind of thrumming from the sword, the presence of your patron goddess, Tethala, and she's just like, Zephyr, where are you? Like you hear that in your mind.
I was told it was a pocket dimension.
By whom?
Imp.
All right. Yep. Nope. That makes sense. I am not.
I was drinking with your paladin.
Yep. I know. I heard.
Good.
I was trying to figure out which pocket dimension you're in, but I know where you Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to intervene and get you out. Apparently, you're there for a purpose.
Yeah.
You gotta get stronger, and then you can come back.
I feel like I'm all right. So magic's weird here. I don't like that.
Mm-hmm. Well, unfortunately, your connection to your magic is kind of severed at the moment. The stronger you get, it might come back.
All right. Okay. I guess I'll do questing.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any like direction? I'm with a kind of. It's a group.
It's a group. They can't be as eccentric as your original group. One of you literally made explosives for a living.
I just
And
watched
bombed a
one. Well, yeah. Fair. Okay. Well, nice talking to you. I'll check in.
Yeah, do that.
And let you know how things go.
Good.
Good luck with your. What are you working on nowadays?
I'm gonna go beat the shit out of him.
Oh, I don't think Imp did it.
Oh no. Oh no. I know why you're there. And who put you there. It wasn't him. It was Trog. I'm still gonna go beat the shit out of him.
Okay. Have fun.
And the connection severs.
Give my love to the wife.
Will do. And then the connection severs. As it like cuts, like the phone cuts off, you just hear hi Zephyr, and it's Priscilla in the background.
My other favorite.
Yeah. But yeah, as you guys kind of go along this tunnel, you can kind of hear the chattering of goblins more. It seems that there are a larger amount of goblins in this area, like the sound of them. Oh goodness! Somebody, I don't know who it was, but thank you for helping fund my son's bed. It has been fully funded. It has been fully funded.
Oh, fuck
Hooray!
yeah.
Yay!
That's awesome.
Hell yeah.
Thank you, everybody. I appreciate that. I heard the notification noise go off, and I was like, "What the fuck?" I had to double check. But yeah, you guys hear the sound of more goblins kind of down the hall. You could have absolutely interrogated those goblins for information as to where to go to get the fuck out of here.
No, they chose peace, so we chose peace.
Okay.
Could I check
Oh, didn't mean to do that.
this like crossroads to see if there's signs of frequent footpath or in fact like areas that are often avoided or like possibly trapped by that
It
for that
seems
reason?
like these two areas, like just by the fact they're like too like narrow or just small, not really used. There is a large foot traffic area to the right of you.
Okay.
And with your your passive perceptions, you can kind of hear an argument in the next room. No, the moss must be organized by color. No, by taste.
What about by texture? Everyone forgets about the texture.
This is the worst argument ever heard.
I agree.
I'm pretty sure I've heard it before.
It's very simple. You organize
Moss
it
should be
by-
sorted by flammability.
No, by texture.
Alphabetical.
I was told that y'all should be sorting moss by color.
You hear like little pitter patter footsteps, and this goblin kind of turns the corner and goes, "Taste,
Arrow knocked.
moss by taste." Like it's not hostile. It's just arguing with you at this point. Moss by taste.
What about I smell?
No, you all come
That's
with me.
practically taste.
You all come with me. And like he like
Okay.
pitter patters back in here.
Mhm.
New entry to argument. As you see, there are 5 goblins in this room, and they're all literally like sitting around a large pile of moss. That they seem to have collected from the walls.
Hmm.
These people, they say, what were arguments again? I know you said by flammability, and you see this one over here goes, see, the blue one gets it.
Thank you.
If we don't know how
Alphabetical.
flammable, how moss alphabetical?
Gotta know the name.
Okay, goblin not so smart.
Come on.
I said
So,
by
like,
gotta know
texture.
more.
You would sort it by like G for green moss.
Yes, but that's still my color.
Well, what if it's a lichen? Then it's elf.
That's true. That's true.
You're goblins. You're smart. You know how to. You know about elf.
You see one of them kind of stroke his chin. The dwarf have a point. Alphabetical. He kind of looks over to the rest of the goblins, and all but the flammable goblin is like, alphabetical. And the flammable goblin is just like, I'm gonna set all of this moss on fire.
Well,
What
then
about
it'll
the-
all be A for ash.
What about by texture? You will be able to tell what to do with it then.
No.
Whether to put someone's
Moss-
hand in it or to eat it, depending on if it's smooth or yeah.
Moss is food. We grow moss to eat. It make good seasoning on bread. And he pulls
You
out
probably
this
shouldn't
bread
grow it.
that he's baked moss into.
You probably
I'm just gonna
shouldn't.
take a piece of moss off the wall and eat.
Okay, make me a con save.
So as you're eating it, Bronwyn is going to say, you probably shouldn't grow your moss in the same cave where you have your latrine.
I mean, latrine way over there.
Yeah, do you know how germs work and how moss love it? Like algae and
So if you're
shit?
talking about this right here, that's a stove.
That's...
That is what I placed that there for. That is
a wood stove, a wood top stove.
yeah, because it's got a metal like barrel in the center, and then counter space.
That's not a hole that goes straight down, and the little dip for the
And
crop.
there's no poop in there.
Yeah, there's no shit in there.
I also thought it was.
Okay.
They
Yeah,
just
it is not a
dub-
latrine.
they just repurposed a new latrine as a stovetop essentially.
Yes, essentially.
Ah,
Got it.
I understand where I got confused. Carry on.
Okay. Now
Is
I
the
do have a
fault
question.
Yes.
Does the bathwater still give me advantage on Constitution rolls against poison?
Yes, but this is not poison, so roll a normal roll. Con save.
I'm assuming this is against diseases.
No, actually.
Oh.
So, as you eat this moss, suddenly the room is like you see the moss begin to grow
Oh.
happy little faces.
Yes.
LSD,
Yeah.
kinda.
Hallucinogenic.
Well,
We're
the
gonna scoop a
precursor.
little bit more and put that in the bag.
Yeah, the precursor to LSD
Yeah,
essentially.
so as you take the moss, you hear from in your bag, oh sweet. Like you hear something begin to talk from within your bag of holding.
I open the bag.
Inside, kind of as you put the moss in, is Craig.
Greg,
Craig!
what are you doing here?
You put a sample of me in the bag of holding.
When?
Yes, infect more dimension.
Since when?
Mifune put me in here.
Yeah.
There's a sample of me in all of your bags.
She would.
Where the fuck are we? And what is this
Pocket
moss?
dimension, buddy.
Instead of fucking tree stride, it's moss stride.
I was gonna be honest with you, Craig. I'm a little high.
I can tell. Here, and he'll hand you a little bit of blue moss. It's just this. You guys just see Zephyr talking into his bag of holding, and all of a sudden, what appears to be another thing of like green moss hands Zephyr blue moss.
Zephyr's gonna eat the blue moss.
It chills you out. You come down.
Okay.
May I roll nature so the doctor knows what this moss is?
Yeah,
without
absolutely.
eating it?
Absolutely.
I'm assuming all the goblins are like, wait, you have your own moss and took
Yeah,
from ours?
All of the goblins are just astonished that he has living moss.
I mean, moss in itself is already living, but
Would
yeah.
Craig want me to break off a piece of Craig and put him on with this moss?
Yes. Yes, Craig.
We're gonna do that.
Okay, so you guys see him kind of reach into the bag, break off a piece of this darker green moss, and put it on the wall, and it begins to spread all over the walls.
All over the cave?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so now it's no longer just rock faces, it's all full of moss.
Yeah, it's full. Well, it's slowly infecting the entire cave system.
Hmm. Well, slowly,
Yeah.
as in, like, a centimeter per minute.
No, more like,
Oh.
like, if you've ever seen, it's like someone cast the spell plant growth.
Oh, okay, so it's not slow at all, it's really fast, but
It's
to
like,
us,
It
it's
is a big
slow.
cave.
yeah, it's very suddenly like the floors are no longer dirt, it's all moss, and the goblins are terrified.
They should be.
Just the goblins?
I mean,
This is my cave now.
Don't have food problems now, since you eat moss.
Zephyr, you would know. You don't eat this moss. This moss eats you.
Can I in a panic, just start a fire back here or something?
Yeah, if you'd like to try and set Craig on fire.
I would like to try to set Craig on fire. Craig is horrifying.
Yeah, so you go to set Craig on fire. Also, Doc, this is a moss horror. It's kind of like a vine horror, but infectious moss. As you set the fire, right? Craig you see like not really eyes, but like a face form in the moss on the wall and go, please don't do that. That's directed at you, Ebel.
Just holding up the torch, staring at it
He goes,
like a deer in headlights.
He goes,
Craig-
my name's Craig. If you're friends with Zephyr, I'm your friend.
I look at the rapid expansion, look back at the face.
That's just me. Don't worry. It's gonna be okay. I won't eat you. I promise.
I guess I should ask.
Uh-huh.
I was very, this sword was very important to me
Uh-huh.
before we left.
Yes,
Does anybody else have something that they want, or that they might be missing that we can try and find,
So I believe
or
that,
are we just getting the f out?
I believe that so far, Bronwyn, you, and Aethel have gotten your items. Claire, what was yours again?
Was it the ring or?
Yeah. Your ring that allows you to don and doff items. You still have that ring because it was stashed on your person.
Okay.
So you do still have your Skyrim pickpocket ring, essentially. Where you could just steal the armor off a person. without them realizing it's happened.
Even if the armor itself is now behind them and they turn around.
I mean, they'll figure it out eventually, but like,
Hey,
Hmm.
you dropped this. You should have this.
oh, you
Careful not to
violated
drop
the
this
law.
again.
Oh, so you violated the law. But yeah, so, Ebel, you see that, that, as you know, the moss is talking to you, it just kind of goes, put the thing down, put the torch down in the stovetop, not on me. I don't want this to become an incident, but please put it down.
I want to tell Craig to slow down, but
I mean, if you tell Craig to slow down, he will.
like, Craig, take it easy. They're still new to this.
He just kind of looks at you. He goes, I mean, okay.
I'm gonna let
Well-
you take over the whole cave as soon as I'm gone.
Yeah, that was the plan.
Yeah,
So what do I do?
but like,
So are these goblins in your way, or?
so far they've been pretty chill. I'm gonna turn to Arl.
There's Aethel, and then there's Ebel.
There's also Arl, Dr. Arl Shelley.
Oh yeah, Arl Shelley. That's right.
I'm gonna turn to the doctor. Do you have anything in this place that you might need, or do you all just want to get out of here?
The doctor looks down at himself,
I
looks
believe the
back
thing
up.
that you kept was your vials of like
Yeah.
Tonic.
Rage.
Yeah, rage tonic.
Yeah, that's what he kept. I mean, he'd like to get a little bit more, like maybe a alchemist kit, but he doubts the goblins have anything like that.
Yeah.
Do you happen to know where your packmaster is?
Packmaster. Yeah, we can send one of our. Show you where Packmaster is.
All right.
I'm inclined to make sure that that one does not bother us again. You know.
Ebel, what are you doing as the Craig Moss is talking to you?
Just gonna slowly move back with the group. I still have the torch. She's slowly following.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a good plan.
Yeah, this goblin's
Doc
gonna
is
lead you
going
forward.
to. Can I have Doc ask the moss if he can carry a small sample of the moss out with him?
He just kind of goes. There's
There's
still
still some in the bag.
There's still a sample of me in his bag.
Oh, and you're just able to grow ad infinitum then.
Yep.
So,
Well-
that is fascinating. And I do have one more question, and it's a bit more of a personal question from me. Are you? I don't know how to word this one. Your moss, and when I think of moss, I think of various reagents. Are you opposed to being used as a reagent, or is that a line you don't want me to cross?
I've been used in multiple alchemical researches, so you're good. Just know that, like, if you hurt me, I'll eat you.
Gotcha. So, now that's gonna be a bit difficult, because as far as I know, in order to collect a sample from a plant, you have to break off a piece of the plant, and I assume that's gonna be like ripping off an arm. And
No.
that's
Just
gonna-
don't set me on fire.
whoa, now that's gonna be no problem at all. Most of my potions are actually meant to be, they're very much an exothermic reaction, but in a weird way that you can have your hand in it the whole time and it feels ice cold.
Yeah. I've my compatriot Mifune does stuff like this. Trust me, you're fine. You take a sample.
Well,
Just don't set me on fire. or I will eat you faster than a group of piranha eat a cowhide.
Now that sounds like a mighty fine arrangement. And yeah, now we can expect Dr. Shelley to try and make a potion using the moss horror.
Yeah.
Through here.
So I'm assuming Ebel and Dr. Shelley, kind of after that conversation, were following along with the goblin and the group.
I'm so glad Craig learned to speak common.
Yeah, no, Craig.
Yeah.
Bafune made sure that Craig could speak common.
Because Sylvan is a mouthful, even with the tongue ring.
Yeah. But yeah, so Ebel, you are able to get out of the mossy area. If that makes your character feel safer, you are no longer being followed by the moss. The moss went north and you guys went south.
Just gonna set the torch down and go back.
Okay. Yeah, so the goblin will kind of gesture through the door and go, "Packmaster in there. Don't know what business you have with Packmaster, but Packmaster in there." Zephyr, what you find in all of those crates are like foodstuffs, blankets, bedrolls, just general goods and supplies that have been
Just gonna jam a couple goods and supplies down into the bag.
You can get like a week's worth of camping supplies.
I don't have a bedroll right.
Yeah, there's also like a tent in there, like a big pavilion tent that you can kind of shove down in there. And the goblin will just kind of go, "I go back to Moss. I need discuss with other goblin. You have good day."
For future reference, Craig is spelled with a C.
Fantastic. And he just scuttles back.
Is this door locked?
No, it does not seem to be locked. They don't seem to have precaution against people entering.
Just gonna let you know. All these goblins are dead tonight.
Yeah.
Craig's gonna eat them.
Oh yeah, most likely. That
Craig
is
doesn't grow
carnivorous.
on nothing.
Yeah, Craig is very carnivore.
Yep.
Craig grows when Craig has something to eat, and Craig's eating a lot of moss in there.
Yep.
I'm sure it's fine. I just need to make sure that this one in particular has had some kind of justice exactly.
Oh, well, let's go exact some justice. They took my
Exactly.
shit.
Yeah, they absolutely did take your shit. Yeah, so you guys enter, and as you do, you see this hobgoblin kind of pacing back and forth and complaining. Where is that patrol? He'll like turn to pace back this way, and that is when he sees you.
Hey, you the packmaster around here?
As you say that, he lets out a whistle, and you hear the trotting of loud footsteps with claws on the stonework, and the clawing at this door. Shit, I forgot to open the door. Yeah.
The Zira sends her regards, and I'm gonna shoot him.
Okay. Full send it. Roll an attack roll.
Or his. I don't know. Their regards.
Yeah, there.
I assume this is not a sneak attack.
No, I'd say not.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, that hits.
22.
Roll damage.
Ooh.
Zira sends their regards and fucking shoots them for 10.
All right. As you shoot him for 10, you see him kind of grab the area where you've shot him, look up at you. I need you guys to roll initiative.
Excellent.
Why did it roll twice? Whatever.
Okay. Hobgobbo rolling real good tonight.
Yeah.
Joy.
Hobbo gobbo roll tonight.
Oh wait,
Bronwyn,
me
you're
and the doctor
last,
have the
yeah.
same dexterity.
Say again? Yeah. You and Doc have the same
Yeah.
dexterity. Okay, it is the Hobgoblin's turn. He is going to pull out a heavy crossbow. Or wait a minute, did I give him a heavy crossbow, or did I give him? He pulls out a longbow, and will fire on Bronwyn, because fuck you. You shot him first. Natural one. He does get 2 attacks though. So he knocks another
okay.
arrow. Does a 12 hit your AC?
No.
Okay. So that's his turn. Ebel, it is your turn.
Yes.
This hobgoblin has tried to shoot your friend.
Friend is a strong word, yeah. but
Companion.
Still.
Companion, yeah. Compatriots.
Fellow in misery.
Fellow in misery.
I'm just going to run up here. Crouch spam and then attack.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. Roll an attack roll.
Does a 16 hit?
16 does not hit. So you are able to, you swing on him, he raises his shield up just in time as you swing on him.
Wait, how does he have a shield if he has a longbow?
He has a shield, a longbow, and a longsword. He
I
dropped
thought it was a crossbow.
No, it's a longbow. He dropped the bow and raised his shield, which just kind of hangs off his arm when he fires. It's a like Viking style shield with like one of those arm wraps where you can just kind of sling it over your shoulder if you want to use a bow.
Also, I forgot to add something to how initiative is calculated for Bronwyn. It is actually 5 higher. Because she has the alert feat, and I just didn't
Hell yeah,
add
the
that.
alert feat.
Yeah.
Okay, so 9.
Yeah.
So you go right after.
I have one more feat that I didn't take.
You want the alert feat?
It's on my list. It's that or defensive duelist.
Defensive duelist is really good.
Maybe Mage Slayer because I'm so pissed that I'm bad at magic here.
Right? Mage Slayer's fucking phenomenal. But
Zephyr becomes full on martial except for level 1 because fuck magic here. It doesn't feel right. It's weird. I don't like it.
You also can take like magic initiate to get
Oh,
some
he gets magic initiate just by way of his background.
phenomenal.
That's how he has True Strike and Prestidigitation.
Love that. So you have a bonus action. If you would like to use a combat maneuver or like you could push him, pull him, trip him, stuff like that. You can also attempt like a grapple as a combat maneuver. I'll allow that as like a bonus action. Claire?
Sure. What do I roll for grapples again?
I believe that is an athletic. It's an opposed or basically you both roll athletics. Whoever wins is yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna roll straight because I didn't have an athletics check. He is grappled.
I'm just gonna move like right here. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. You move up, you grab him. He's grappled. Zephyr, it's your turn. What you doing, buddy?
Pretty mad you shot at my skeleton friend. I'm just gonna step up and go for a stab.
Alrighty. Go ahead and roll an attack roll, please. 10 will not hit, no. Would you like to do a combat maneuver? Oh wait, no. He's grappled. Your attacks are at advantage.
Oh, good. Thank God. Never mind.
Barely better.
Yeah, no, that
Yeesh.
will not hit.
Well,
You have, if you have any cantrips, they are bonus actions.
well,
You can cast True Strike
he's
on one of your
grappled.
friends.
Yeah, I can cast. I guess I'll. Yeah, I guess cast True Strike on him.
On whom?
Well, it's in 5e. It's on the enemy.
Ah, okay. So the next attack on him is at advantage, I think.
It would be my next attack. Is that
Okay.
But you already have it.
Yep.
Just in case the grapple gets broken or something.
Yeah, absolutely. Bronwyn, it is your turn. What are you doing?
Hi. I'd like to use the sharpshooter feat to take a -5 to my attack roll, but a +10 to damage, I believe.
Yep, it is +10 to damage. I know.
Yeah,
this
I'd like
feat
to do that
well.
and shoot him.
Okay, roll an attack.
So this will be at a -5. I'm getting advantage because he's grappled, right?
Yep. Advantage at a -5.
So 14.
Okay, 14 will not hit.
Fuck. I fucked myself.
So, that is your turn unless you have anything you want to do as a bonus action.
Is there anything I can do as a bonus action?
So you can so one of the things that is available as like a thing that people can do, you can interact with an object as a free action once per turn. You know, like throwing an acid flask.
Could I throw a dagger instead?
No, that is an attack.
Okay. Throwing an acid flask into a grapple does not sound ideal.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
This is totally not the GM encouraging you to betray your friends. Throw an acid flask.
Definitely won't splash.
Yeah, 100%. Won't splash. But yeah, you can.
Can I go over here and hide as a bonus action?
Yes, you can. Do you have
Alright,
cunning
I'll do that.
action? Hide.
No, I'm level 1.
Then you can't as a bonus action, but you can duck behind that wall where he cannot see you. So you are, for all intents and purposes, hidden from him.
Okay.
Aethel, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna stand here. Now, question. I have 2 hands.
Uh-huh.
Does my offhand technically count as two-weapon fighting?
Yes.
Okay, so that is. Let me check again. Maybe 2-weapon fighting.
I believe you use your bonus action as an attack.
Yeah.
So here's my other question: is your other hand a weapon, like, or is it or are you using like an unarmed strike that would be claws?
So, from the thing we talked about before, I took the unarmed fighting initiative. Well, fighting style from fighting initiate.
Yes.
So
your unarmed strike
technically-
counts as a melee weapon attack because of that feat.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Because
you
of
can
that,
do that.
it deals 1d8 damage without equipping anything, or 1d6
so
if
then-
it's
so
a
it's-
shield or something
Yeah,
else.
so because of that feat, you can do this as a bonus action. But if you hadn't had that feat, that's a thing that only people with the unarmed fighting style or monks can do.
Got it.
So without that feat, you would not be able to attack with your offhand if it's an unarmed strike. But because you have
Got
the
it.
unarmed fighting style, you can do that.
Got it. I was just mostly looking for penalties or whatnot, but I'm looking at it, and it only looks like the only quote-unquote penalty is no attack modifier for damage.
Yeah, so on the your offhand, you just don't get a damage attack modifier.
Yeah. So, main hand attack. Why is it that
22.
like that?
Yeah, 22 hits. I don't know why it's like that, but roll damage.
Okay. Why did it roll twice?
I don't know. But we'll
So-
take the 11.
Yeah. And then offhand. 17.
17 misses.
So, okay.
But you
Why
do
is
have
it like
advantage
that?
because he's grappled.
Oh, okay. So I'm just gonna re-roll it twice in case the first one is a crit. 15 and 15. So no.
Yeah, neither of those are crits. Neither of those hit. Okay, so Aethel, that is your turn. Dr. Shelley. So, Dr. Shelley, there are two things that are happening right now. You do hear the sounds of scratching at this door. And like the whining of a dog. Or a very large dog. And then there's this guy, who is damn near dead. What are you doing?
Dr. Shelley, I need to think on this one because, on the one hand, dog. It's just a puppy.
Mhm.
Sure, it probably weighs more than Dr. Shelley, but puppy.
Yep.
On the other hand, this is the guy who is leading the other goblins who knocked us all out and stole our shit.
Yeah, and stole all of your stuff.
Oh yeah, before we kill this guy, where's our stuff?
He looks at you and goes, "Sold it. We've got lots of Electrum."
The fuck is an Electrum?
You couldn't even specialize into getting platinum for it? I mean, I had a couple of tomes on me that were worth quite a hefty price. Anyway, but that's beside the point. That's beside the point.
Books used as kindling.
They tell me what an Electrum is, please.
So
Essentially between silver and gold, right?
yeah, it is a coin between silver and gold. It is every 5 Electrum pieces is a gold piece.
Mhm.
Oh no, she's asking that in character.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I think Venny
then
was
in
responding in character. I was just
in
clarifying.
character, yeah. Then in character, as Ethel would be like, well, an Electrum is kind of like half a gold coin or 5 silver coins.
You did find a bunch of Electrum coins. They're these beautiful pink coins.
Oh, you don't go with the usual thing.
No, I like the idea of them being pink.
Got it. So it's their own it's its own metal?
Yes, Electrum is its own metal.
Oh. Okay, that fucks with the periodic table, which is really fun.
Upon hearing the books were burned,
Uh-huh.
Doc Shelley's eyes are glowing a bit more of a toxic
Oh,
green. He holds up his hands as 2 sickly green skeletal hands raise up, and they both go for this man.
Okay, what are you doing? Oh shit!
I am
Eldritch
attacking
Blast.
him.
Oh,
Sorry, that was meant to be Chill Touch, which deals necrotic damage.
So does okay, but that's a natural 20 on Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
So let's roll damage on that Eldritch Blast.
He's so angry he started successfully casting one spell but ended up casting the gun.
Yep. Essentially.
Just like, I'm so angry I'm casting this spell.
You can still flavor it that it's skeletal hands.
Oh yeah, just pure necrotic magic. manifesting as fuck it, punch that guy.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this should be for the crit. That's only 15.
He has a single health point left.
Yeah, so this man is torn apart.
Yeah, so you
I-
guys see these two skeletal hands kind of zoom forward and tear this man's head from his shoulders.
You shouldn't have burned those books. And if my friend were here, I'd make sure you were still a talking head for us to watch as I continue and burn everything that you love to the ground.
Oh, Craig's already up.
Yeah, don't burn Craig.
Yes, burning Craig is a bad idea.
Question:
Yes.
Did he have any armor on?
He had a set of chain mail, which is heavy armor, and
Oh.
he also had a long sword, shield, and 20 arrows for a longbow.
She's just holding up all the metal. Do any of you want?
Well, chainmail is nice, but you can keep it for now.
I don't believe in armor.
She just snaps off the arrowheads. How many were there?
Mine?
There were he had 20 arrows. What were you saying, Crow?
I was just gonna say, in character, is it alright if I take that sword?
She gives you the sword.
Yeah, you have a standard longsword.
Mighty kind of you.
And then other than his like armor, he has a belt on that has what appears to be like the face of a dwarf on it.
Oh, I'd like that.
Okay.
Red.
I take it it's a belt of dwarven kind?
Yes, it is.
Do I learn double dwarvish?
No.
Oh,
What does it
wait.
actually do?
A
I
belt of-
think it doesn't help me that I'm a dwarf.
Yeah, no. When you are a dwarf, being that you are a dwarf, the only thing this is gonna do is help you grow a beard.
And I don't want a beard. So, come to think of it, anyone else interested?
I had a beard.
Actually, let me pull up the stats on this thing.
Oh.
Mhm.
Courtesan's kit.
Oh. Con score increases by 2.
Uh-huh.
Advantage on persuasion with dwarf.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Gives me the same resistances I already have, and dark vision and dwarvish, which I do already have. So essentially the only thing that it would help me with is constitution.
Yeah. And persuasion with dwarves.
Yeah, that's true. Anyone else interested? Sorry, I did not mean to interrupt with that description.
That does sound helpful for me, considering barbarian.
Would you like to be an honorary dwarf, barbarian?
Now that sounds mighty fine. Thank you.
I think she's also going to take a torch from the sconce here, and we'll head over to the body and say, if you're done looting this, I'd like to burn this.
Good riddance to bad rubbish.
Indeed.
So I think you guys are able to burn his body if someone wants to draw fire over his body.
Oh yeah, so I was going to say maybe put him in this cart and I'll have a little fire and paint on it.
And then
Sick.
Zephyr's
Uh,
practicing with his sword.
that
That was embarrassing.
Ebel,
Yes.
what would you like to be doing?
First of all, do I have a piece of meat?
You could have gotten some meat from those barrels back there that had all the food in it.
I am going to kneel, pull out the meat, and open the door, and offer the meat to the dog. I want
So
to attempt to
as
tame
you-
this creature.
as you open the door, you see this massive wolf. Like when you kneeling, it is taller than you. It looks you over, and then will sniff and will back away at the smell of fire.
Okay, does it back away further into the thing?
Yeah, it does. It backs like
Okay.
5 feet backwards.
In that case, I'm gonna go in here and shut the door behind me so the smell doesn't come through.
Okay.
And I am once again offering him.
Roll animal handling. At
I'm once
advantage.
again asking you.
Be my pet.
Does the meat give me advantage?
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Oh, I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
You're all right.
Sorry, I probably interrupted.
You are okay. Yeah. So this wolf will take the meat and it'll kind of relax. You see it kind of calm down as it just scarfs this fucking piece of like venison down. It's a very happy puppy.
I give scritches.
Yeah, it like leans into the scratches and the attention. It seems to not be hostile toward you. But you haven't quite tamed it yet. I'd need another animal handling check to see if you tame this wolf.
Do I still have advantage?
Yes.
Okay. Oh no!
So
What
that's
the fuck?
So that's a no.
Inspiration.
I am
You
burning.
do have an
I'm
yeah.
burning my inspiration.
Yep. Go ahead and reroll at advantage.
Yes.
There you go.
So here's the thing with this, because of how strong dire wolves are, I am going to change its stat block. I am going to turn it just to a regular wolf.
Yeah.
Hold on. Will it evolve back into a dire wolf later?
Maybe.
We just get a whole Pokemon cutscene like, wait, what's that? Your wolf is
Dun,
evolving.
Dun, 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 dun.
So it is now no longer hostile toward you, and you are able to kind of see it kind of approach you, and like bow its head a little bit, and then what I will do is you will have this wolf that you can control. Just give me 1 second and I will assign the wolf to you. You now have an animal companion. There you go.
I am naming it Riemann.
Okay, you can change the name on the character sheet.
Would you like to know the significance of the name Riemann?
Yeah, absolutely.
So, small Elder Scrolls lore dump. You all know the 9 divines, right?
Yes.
The
I was
the Cyrodiilic Empire also includes 3 additional gods that are specifically part of the Imperial Pantheon. Morhaus, the first breath of man, ancient hero god of the Syro-Nordics, associated with the Thu'um and Cardiff. Then you have Shazar, the god of man, the Cyrodiilic version of Lorcan. He's basically the human god of mages. And then you have Riemann, culture god hero of the Second Empire, known as the Conqueror God.
Hell yeah.
Alrighty. So you now have a wolf. You can move that wolf with you as you move. The Packmaster has been burned. You have looted his stuff, and I will move all of you to the next floor.
I did have one more thing to do, but it
yes.
can be
No, what's up?
is not something that gets full scene. I was going to take this. Let me do that. This.
Okay.
Combine it with this.
Combine it with what? Oh, with the iron cart.
The iron cart. I take it all the way back to what's his nuts up here.
Oh, Grip Grap.
Grip Grap. I look at Grip Grap and I say, "You're coming with me now if you want to live."
Okay, yeah, Grip Grap will kind of come up there with you.
Grab wants to live.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
going to take all of this iron.
Yeah, you are able to do that. You're able to kind of grab the iron, and Grip Grap will kind of look at you and go, Grip Grap can take iron outside, meet you outside. So no have to carry this all the way through the mansion.
Okay.
And Grip Grap will go through the back entrance with the little switch up here, and we'll take it outside.
How much iron did I just get?
So you got about 20 pounds of iron ore, which can make roughly 12 ingots.
Alright, thank you for letting me be an iron goblin.
No problem. I'm gonna
Yes,
move
please.
all of you up just so I can copy paste you onto the next area. Move Ebel. Oh god, no, I don't want to stretch the token.
Oh wait, what happened to the cat that
It is in Holly's bag.
Cap?
Yeah, the talking cat. Or no, it's in your
huh?
bag, actually. It's in your bag.
What?
Claire. There is a talking.
magical talking
there's
cat
a
on the
magical
bed.
talking cat.
Oh,
Last
that's
session.
right.
Yeah. Ethelfeld. 1 second, chat. I just have to save some settings. And then we're gonna copy paste you guys and bring you up to the next layer of the dungeon.
Yay!
Congratulations. You are 1 layer higher than you were.
Oh.
Middle right.
Congrats.
That's a big map.
It is. It's a very large map. So here's my question. Would you folks like to continue this dungeon tonight, or would you like to stop here since it is midnight? Or at least it's midnight for me.
I would save it for next time.
Mhm.
If it's okay.
Yeah, that's fine. The one thing I will say before you guys kind of hop off is Ethelfeld, I need you to roll me a perception check.
Oh, me.
Yes.
Okay. The perception.
Yeah.
There it is.
So you find a secret door.
Secret door.
Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. I haven't used a grid cartographer map in a while. Figured I wanted to use that program again because it's a really good, really fun map building program. But yeah, you find a secret door and secret tunnel that leads you up. But we will finish off here for tonight. And next time, hopefully you guys get the fuck out of this dungeon.
Yay!
Yay!
So we're gonna go back over here to the table. Thank you everybody for playing. You folks have a wonderful evening, and thank you for being here. Thank you everybody in chat, and thank you whoever that anonymous donor was who helped me fund my son's bed. I appreciate you,
Hell yeah.
anonymous donor.
Thank you.
I'm betting $50 I know who it is.
Yeah, me too. I think I know who it is too. But yeah, you folks have a wonderful evening. Thank you everybody for watching. For those of you watching on YouTube, remember to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And fuck you, Dave.
Fuck you, Dave.
Fuck you, Dave.
Yay.